Imagine you are walking a long path up a mountain. The way forward is veiled in mist. Yet, you sense an inner compass guiding your feet. You might slip on loose stones, but each time, you find your balance, a quiet strength preventing a serious fall. There is a larger rhythm at play here, a gentle current shielding you from hazards you do not perceive. You may not be able to articulate it, but a deep inner knowing tells you that you are being held. And though the destination is unseen, your journey is never truly made alone. Sometimes, the trials of life feel immense. A path closes, a connection is lost, a carefully laid plan unravels. But what if these moments were not signs that you have been left behind? What if they were signals, showing that you are being guided, sheltered, and prepared for a deeper understanding? In these times of struggle, what if life's current is not working against you, but is carefully sculpting a more profound journey? In this sharing, we will explore 4 signs that indicate you are held by a larger benevolent force. Ancient wisdom suggests these signs may not be clear in the moment of their passing. But with quiet reflection, you will come to see how you have been gently guided towards your highest potential, even in times of profound shadow. Let us now explore these signs and see how they illuminate the truth that you are never walking your path in isolation. The wisdom traditions remind us that the forces that guide our lives are not a matter of chance. They are woven into the very fabric of existence. There is a deep well of shared human understanding that flows beneath our individual thoughts. Within this stream of awareness, we find timeless patterns of life. These patterns often manifest in our own journeys, acting as guiding currents that steer us toward resilience and inner expansion. These are not simple coincidences. They are part of life's own protective nature, helping you navigate your trials. There is also the matter of meaningful alignment, where events connect in ways that defy simple cause and effect. From a space of deep awareness, we can see this as the way life intervenes for our sake, arranging moments to help our spirit unfold. These moments, which might seem random, are not accidents. They are signals from a profound intelligence that works behind the scenes, offering its guidance. Our perspective is often too limited to recognize this support as it happens. Only through time, stillness, and looking inward can we begin to trace how we were gently steered from trails not meant for us, or guided toward openings we could never have foreseen. Now, let us look at the 4 signs that can show you are held safely by a force beyond your own. These signs often emerge in times of difficulty, yet they are life's way of pointing you toward your true journey. Sign number 1, your life's rhythm feels disjointed, yet it unfolds with perfect harmony. Your journey may seem to move in waves of stillness and rushing currents. One moment, you are carried forward, and the next, you are held in a quiet pool. You have likely known times when everything appeared to be falling away, as if your path was being obstructed from all sides. But when you look back from further down the river, you may see that every blockage, every quiet pause, was actually steering you precisely to the place you needed to be. Ancient wisdom speaks of energies that bring challenge and disruption, making your journey feel unpredictable. Yet, beneath this surface turbulence, a deeper flow is present, a perfect timing, a grander design coming into form. The pace of life in this context can often feel incorrect. The detours, the missed chances, the things you have let go of may all feel like evidence that you are lost or unseen. But many teachings suggest that these very disruptions are part of a sheltering grace. They are the riverbank that turns you just before you head toward a barren land. For instance, perhaps a position you held was lost. At that moment it felt like the ground beneath you was washed away. But later, you see that its absence created the space for something far more meaningful to grow, something that resonates with your true heart and purpose. Or perhaps a deep bond with another came to an end, and at the time the grief felt overwhelming. Yet in time, you discovered a more honest connection, one that allowed you to grow in ways you never thought possible. These pauses and turns are not signs of your failure. They are a part of your spirit's unfolding, a form of protection guiding you toward your true nourishment. When you meet these moments of apparent dissonance, learn to trust that a larger pattern is at work. The flow of life is reshaping your course for your deepest good, even if you cannot see the ocean yet. What seems like a barrier is often a blessing, leading you toward the life that is truly yours. Sign number 2, you are held by an unexplainable calm during a storm. There are moments in life when chaos seems to surge, when you feel you are at the very edge of your strength, your future uncertain. It can feel like a free fall into fear and doubt. But just as your footing seems to vanish, a quiet strength rises from within. It might be a subtle shift in circumstance, an unforeseen opportunity, or a simple alignment of events that changes your direction. In that moment, you know it is not an end. It is the beginning of a new way of being, one where you are supported by something far greater than your own effort. There is a timeless teaching about the sacred, a profound sense of life's presence that we can touch in moments of true crisis. These are the times when our rational plans falter, yet something beyond the ordinary steps in, offering shelter, clarity, and support. This wisdom suggests that during such times, the quiet forces of life provide a shield, ensuring that you do not have to face the storm alone. Perhaps you have navigated a situation that felt perilous, a challenge to your health or your well-being, and something unexplainable occurred that brought you through. Maybe a series of small, strange events created a path to safety when none seemed available. These are not merely matters of luck. They are moments where a guiding presence makes itself known. They are instances when a greater compassion holds you, ensuring you remain on the path you are meant to walk. Even if you cannot grasp the whole design, these experiences serve as reminders that we are not isolated in our challenges. There are unseen currents working in the background, guiding and protecting us. Even in the deepest shadows, when the world seems to be in pieces, a quiet presence is there, making sure that you are held, and that you are always being directed along your spirit's true course. Sign number 3, your errors become your greatest teachers. Picture a piece of wood thrown into a fire. At first, it is consumed, turning to ash, a seeming end to its form. Yet this process releases warmth and light, a transformative energy that could not have been shared otherwise. Your past mistakes are much like this. They may feel like moments of destruction or loss, but in their breaking, they reveal the light and wisdom held deep within you. The path of wisdom shows us that our errors are not something to regret. They are essential for our growth and the unfolding of our spirit. Many traditions believe that our disowned parts, the shadows we carry, often come into view during moments of misstep. But instead of bringing punishment, these instances open a doorway for profound change. The mistakes you make are not markers of your inadequacy, but signals on your spirit's journey toward wholeness. Maybe you carry the weight of a past choice that brought pain to yourself or others, but as you hold it with compassion, you begin to see how that very error guided you to a deeper understanding of who you are and what your heart truly requires. It is through these difficult experiences that true wisdom is earned. Each mistake is a footstep on the path of becoming your authentic self. These moments ask us to look at the parts of ourselves we have pushed away. And as we embrace them, we expand in compassion and self-awareness. So hold your past mistakes with gentleness, for they are protection in another form. Every stumble, every wrong turn is woven into a larger design that comes from life itself, intended to guide you toward a more true version of who you are. In the end, it is through these errors that you find the clarity needed to walk forward with purpose. Each lesson, no matter how hard, brings you closer to the person you are truly meant to be. Sign number 4, you notice profound patterns and meaningful alignments. Like watching the clouds form shapes in the sky, these meaningful alignments are the gentle patterns that show you the way. They are the events, encounters, and symbols that arise with perfect timing, just when they are needed. Each one confirms that your steps are on solid ground. These moments can be remarkable in their precision, as if life itself is arranging signs along your path to guide you. Many spiritual teachings hold that there are no true accidents in this existence. What we see as random happenings are often the outward expression of a deeper, unseen current at work, a benevolent intelligence that is orchestrating the flow of your life. When you experience these powerful moments of meaningful connection, it is life's way of letting you know that you are being held, that you are right where you need to be. Perhaps you have had an encounter that felt like it came from nowhere, meeting someone who illuminated your path, finding an opportunity you could never have orchestrated, or having the perfect insight arrive at the needed moment. This is more than just good fortune. It is a sign that life is guiding you, confirming that a larger force is protecting and observing your journey. These alignments come to remind you that you are not navigating your challenges in isolation. And though your path may feel unclear, the pieces are moving into place. When these signs appear, it is important to greet them with awareness. They are not random. They are messages confirming that you are on your true path. These meaningful moments are gentle nudges from life's intelligence, reassuring you that you are being held, guided, and steered toward your soul's destination. They serve as reminders that no matter how demanding the journey may feel, you are being watched over through every twist and turn. So when these patterns emerge, take a quiet moment to breathe, to notice, and to feel the gratitude for the confirmation that you are exactly where you are meant to be. With that feeling of calm assurance, take a gentle breath in, close your eyes, and bring a hand to rest over your heart. In this stillness, allow yourself to connect to the feeling of a presence larger than yourself that is guiding you. Sense this compassionate force, whether you call it the universe, life's intelligence, or the deep wisdom inside you, offering its unwavering support. Let this awareness fill you with warmth and with trust. Now, reflect on this question. When was the last time you felt held and supported in your life? Think about the subtle signs, the meaningful alignments, or the moments where you felt guided, even if it was not clear at the time. What might you have overlooked? And how can you begin to rest more fully in the benevolent forces that are at work? To anchor this knowing tonight, perhaps you might light a candle, hold a quiet space for your journey and for the protection that is always around you. As the flame burns steadily, remember that you are never walking alone. You are always being guided, always being held. Embrace this trust and know that every step you take is supported. Even when the path is not clear, the great river of life is flowing. Sometimes it is calm, sometimes it is swift, but its destination is always the vast ocean. Even in the moments of deepest shadow, this current carries you, delivering you where you need to go. You do not walk this path by yourself. The forces that hold, guide, and shape your journey are with you always, though they may remain unseen. Trust this process, for you are precisely where you are meant to be. Embrace the signs, trust the gentle guidance, and walk forward with a quiet heart. The benevolent power that watches over you is leading you to a future filled with clarity, wisdom, and profound peace. This is not just the story of your life. It is the story of how life itself moves to support you, leading you to your truest self. Trust in this unfolding and allow yourself to be carried